They pull up a plan of 7 areas. Is nuclear energy, digital technology, and a communication system for the AES particular. Respect, lovely people. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I appreciate you coming on board. Today, we are in the summit of AES in Russia. That's the discussion today. It's just amazing. When you're looking for the word focus and straightforward, it simply means you are looking for AES. There was Russian AES summit, which just ended. And at this summit, there was solid 5 agenda on the table. Trust me, I'm going to give you all the details, complete detail of the meeting. This is the meeting which I know it's going to give headache to Emmanuel Macron and the rest. And it is so surprising how the Western media is publishing this particular summit between the AES and Russia. It's so surprising. You see something like Russia is leveraging on the liability and taking advantage of the Sahel to increase their influence. Oh, these people, they always try to turn everything upside down. The details of the meeting between the AES and Russia, the positive vibes and positive details, things that are of benefit to the people of the AES, which were discussed about development, economy, military cooperation to combat terrorism, all the way to communication and media interaction and media collaborations. All these things were not, you can't find it in any Western media right now. You can go and try it. It's all about projecting how chairman is influencing or expanding influence in the Sahel with, they use the word military junta. Oh, our people are bitter in their heart. They will tell them that they will have heart attack. Somebody should tell them that they will have heart attack. They are too bitter. Some of us, we are here. The misinformation will disinform it. Anyway, let's move forward. By the way, congratulations to us, to the Survivor family. We just hit 50K subscribers. Thanks to all of you for this great support. I really appreciate it straight from my heart. And if you are not part of the family yet, let nothing stop you today. Let's make this platform one of the biggest Pan-African platforms. I trust you. Thank you so much. A new strategic alliance between the Confederation of Sahel States and the Russian Federation just took place. It is a new chapter in their international cooperation. On April 3rd, 2025, a significant diplomatic meeting took place in Moscow between the Russian Federation and the Confederation of the AES. Those of you who don't know AES, we are talking about Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. This is a meeting that I can say it projects the beginning of a new partnership with the goal of strengthening relations between Russia and the AES bloc, not just on country-to-country basis, but as a collective entity. Now, let me put you on record. This is not the usual meeting where African leaders will go to international meeting, and after the meeting, we will go to check the details of the meeting. You know, whenever they have the meeting like that, the Chinese will go and check their meeting, how their leaders perform. American citizens will check to see how their leaders perform, what are the things that were discussed. Every other country will check. But to us Africans, anytime we go to the internet to check how our leaders perform, we end up with these pictures. They are sleeping. Our leaders are doing sleeping competition. No. We will go to the internet and find disgraceful pictures of our leaders doing sleeping marathon. This meeting is a different meeting. This meeting between the Sahel and Moscow signal a turning point in the foreign policy of AES nation as they now seek new strategic alliance that align with their security needs, development goals, and diplomatic values. Now, let's look at the focus of the meeting. The meeting focused on a strong, unified vision from the both parties, Russia and the AES. This meeting, this Russia AES summit lasted about 1.5 hours. And this meeting brought together the 2 foreign ministers from both sides. Ibrahim Traore did not attend the meeting. It was the foreign ministers from Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso who went to Russia to represent the 3 countries. And they met with the foreign minister of Russia. Now, the goal of this meeting is to lay the groundwork for a partnership that is strategic, honest, and long-lasting. According to the official from both sides, The discussions were fruitful and resulted in a mutual agreement on the priority of the new alliance. The main focus during the session was security, especially the fight against terrorism in the Sahel, a region that has faced years of instability due to these terrorists in the region. So let's say the first thing on the table was security partnership. They pull up a plan of building the AES Unified Force. All the three AES foreign ministers expressed a unified vision. They did not go there and Mali have different vision or agenda. Niger is having different agenda. Burkina Faso is having different agenda. Just like the way African leaders usually go to their summits, each of them with their different voices saying different things. And at the end of the day, there is no concrete conclusion of the meeting. They only come back home with pictures. No. At the meeting, they discussed the need to collaborate with Russia in defeating the terrorists. They agreed to work on forming this unified military forces for AES region. And this force will serve as a joint response to the growing threat of terrorism, armed conflict, and regional instability. Russia is expected to support this force in several key ways. The first one is to be supplying them military equipment and hardware. It's going to be providing or offering technical assistance and also providing training and capacity building program for soldiers within the AES. This military cooperation is a game changer for the Sahel in terms of security and peace in the Sahel. And I tell you, adding this to the AES traditional alliance, it will fast progress the defeat of these terrorists in the region. And additionally, there was expanding cooperation beyond security on the table. While security remained the top priority of the AES, or let me say the Sahel, the Russian Federation and AES also discussed a wide range of other sectors for future cooperation. Both Russia and AES agreed to strengthen ties in 7 areas. Number 1 is diplomacy, which involves coordinating positions in international forum and organizations. Number 2 is about economy. Under the economic partnership, they aim to promoting trade and investment between AES countries and Russia. The third one is nuclear energy. They charter a new plan of exploring a peaceful use of nuclear technology. Remember, the first time Ibrahim Traore himself landed in Russia, this was the first thing he pulled out, nuclear plant. He said that this is one of the urgent need of the Sahel. The fourth one is higher education. This involves increasing student exchange program and academic cooperation between the two, that is AES and Russia. The fifth one, transport and infrastructure, very important, one of the key priority of Ibrahim Traore, and this involve improving logistic and rail links across the AES region. The sixth one is telecommunication and ICT. They are going to develop digital technologies and communication system for the AES so that they can maintain their privacy, because right now the AES doesn't have any privacy. All their conversations are being captured by the enemy and everything is being tracked. Currently, we can say that we are living in a modern world and these people are more advanced than us. Let's agree to that fact. So everything going on in the Sahel is being tracked. So they put it to Russia that no, they need their privacy, and there's ongoing, plan or agenda to develop a digital technology and a communication system for the AES particular. The seventh one is media and journalism, people. This is going to involve supporting information exchange and media collaboration between the two. This is all part of the agenda to fight against misinformation and manipulation of the enemy, because they are using the media a lot. So the AES is chartering a path to collaborate in a way that they can fight this misinformation campaign very effectively. And this broad-based cooperation is the reflection of a shared desire to build a strong and reliable partnership that goes beyond short-term interest. Another thing also on the table is voices of leadership. The meeting was practically guided by the vision of the president of Russia and the head of state of AES, Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, General Assimi Goïta of Mali, the president of the AES, and General Abdurrahmani Tiani. Now, the Russian foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, reaffirmed Russia's full support for this new format of cooperation. He emphasized that Russia is committed to helping the AES unify force and deepening partnership in all agreed areas. And the AES delegation spokesperson Abdullahi, he did say something, and this is true actually. When the AES was formed, you know that Russia was the first country to acknowledge them as a region. So the spokesperson said, in quote, "Russia is a sincere ally that shares our values and was the first country to recognize the AES after its creation. We have a common goal to bring peace and stability to our region." Now, the next step they are taking right now is the restructuring of the alliance. Looking ahead, both parties from Russia and the AES have agreed to institutionalize this particular framework for cooperation. In this framework, regular consultation meetings will be held, alternating between the AES countries and Russia. This will ensure that the partnership remains active, transparent, and productive. The AES want to have it on, drafted, so that there will be meeting after meeting tracking the progress of this alliance. These people are making proper use of their foreign policy very well. It was through the alliance of the Sahel, or let me say Burkina Faso in particular, their former foreign minister. Through him, I understood perfectly how foreign policy work. They are using it correctly. Now, the foreign minister of Burkina Faso also noted that this new approach will help the AES countries to work together as a unified bloc instead of only focusing on individual country level potential. According to them, this partnership gives the AES greater political and strategic weight in international affairs and enables them to act with more strength and unity. To me, this is a hopeful path towards stability and development, lovely people. Both Russia and AES express deep satisfaction with the progress made so far since they have been interacting since the creation of the AES. The support Russia continue to give them during their difficult time, they really show so much appreciation to the Russian Federation family. This meeting is not only a meeting that established a new diplomatic and military partnership, it also opened the door for meaningful progress in education, economy, and development between the AES and the Russian Federation. This is amazing, lovely people. The AES is on the right path. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Respect.